In this session we're going to look at how to register IQEnterprise. It's a first time installation. You then double click on the shortcut. A Please Register IQEnterprise will appear. You can click on OK. Now it's important to fill all of this information in with care and with as much detail as you can. So when you type in register to, type in your full company name, making sure that you type in the same name next time you register again for whatever reason. The company suffix, you can just use a short abbreviation perhaps of your company, or even your initials if you want to use that. Please enter your postal address, the continent, the country, the province, the city, your code, then the owner detail, who should be contacted if needed, and then your telephone number, cell phone number, and fax number. Under email addresses, you must enter the email address we have to send this registration back to. So if you are not using an email address on this specific computer, make sure you fill in the correct email address here. You can also have multiple email addresses here, then we will send that registration back to those specified or multiple email addresses. Remember, we're going to use this email address, not the email address that you use to send the registration. Package detail. Let me just type in a email address. Okay. Package detail, very important. You now have to specify which program you want to register. In my case, I'm going to say IQEnterprise. And then you specify the licenses requested. So if you have a server and 3 workstations, you will request 4 licenses, for instance. Then you can also specify if you want the AMS gateway included in this registration, and if you would ever need the report writer, then we will include it in your registration detail as well. Then you can specify your reseller detail, and once you've filled in all the information, you can click on send an email. We will then use your default email program to send this registration. The registration will go to registration or registration with an S at iqretail.co.za. If the computer you're currently on don't have email access, you can use your advanced option and you can say save and export. We will then save the reg.txt file for you. That is where we keep our registration, and you can then attach that file to an email address and send it to registration at iqretail.co.za. Once you've sent the registration, please make sure that you also send us the necessary documentation. Remember, you've got to fill in your SUA, and we've got to have the necessary information from your reseller before we will register for you. I will explain what to do once you've received the registration from us in the next session. And that concludes this session on how to register IQEnterprise.